Hayward Podworks. 100 shows, one vision.
Our sources explain it all. For more information on upcoming shows or to suggest shows, email brianhayward2026@gmail.com. And now let's get into our show. Hayward Podworks is vision, deep dives into any topic.
Okay, let's unpack this. For so many of us, the dream of financial freedom, it isn't really about being a billionaire. It's about control.
Right.
It's about replacing that rigid 9-to-5 paycheck with something you actually built yourself. But here's the reality check, and it's a big one.
Yeah.
You have bills, responsibilities, you probably have a mountain of debt.
A huge one. Taking a massive, reckless gamble just isn't on the table for most people.
Exactly.
And that tension, between the dream and the responsibility, that's what stalks people cold. And that's what makes our source material, this ebook, No More 9 to 5, so useful. This deep dive isn't some fantasy. It's a calculated strategy. The author makes a huge point of this, saying they didn't quit their job until they were absolutely certain, 100% certain, that their new business could meet every single one of those financial obligations.
And that certainty, that's really our mission today. We're looking at a specific roadmap to make this transition happen without all that risk.
Right.
By focusing on building what the book calls a solid, steady, and reliable business. One that eventually replaces your paycheck.
And then some.
Yeah.
So we're really focusing on two critical things here. First, that fundamental shift in mindset you have to make to go from employee to, owner.
And the second?
And second, two powerful, proven strategies for generating automated, passive, and recurring income online. It's all about steady asset creation, not some reckless leap of faith.
So let's start right there. The mindset. Because the book argues that until this mental shift happens, no strategy, no tactic is ever going to work.
It can't. If you're in a salary job right now, you're conditioned to the employee mindset. You're paid for time and for tasks. You just go through the daily motions of your 9 to 5, checking boxes, waiting for that direct deposit.
That system it's comfortable, it's predictable, but it's also the biggest trap, because the second you stop doing those repetitive things, the money just stops.
It stops completely, and that's the core difference. The entrepreneurial mindset, it requires this dramatic shift away from trading time for money. The new focus has to be on long-term success, and that's driven by automated passive income. This is where your creativity becomes, truly one of your most valuable assets.
Yeah.
You're no longer just completing a task, you are designing a system.
I think we need a clearer picture here. It's like if the 9 to 5 mindset is being paid every week to sweep the floor, the entrepreneurial mindset is building a robotic vacuum cleaner one time. You build a machine, and it just keeps sweeping and paying you forever.
That's a great way to put it. That's it exactly. The whole concept is you do the task once, but it keeps generating income for years without your constant, your day-to-day intervention.
So you shift your energy from doing the work to building the assets.
Building the digital assets that make money while you sleep. And the book gives us two really powerful strategies for that, starting with the one that has the lowest barrier to entry.
Which brings us to strategy number 1. Affiliate marketing. The book frames this as the absolute low-risk entry point for anyone starting out.
And what's amazing is just how accessible it is. It's one of the most common ways to start because the startup cost is incredibly low. You don't need your own product.
No product development.
And you don't even necessarily need your own website, at least not initially.
And that removes two of the biggest hurdles right there. The source even mentions how new affiliates, back when the author started, used totally free platforms. Things like Hubbages, WordPress.com, blogger.com.
Right. And while, some of those examples might be a little dated now, the principle is exactly the same. You can start building marketing campaigns around existing products for virtually zero overhead.
You pick a product, you create content for it, and you get a commission.
When someone buys through your unique link. Simple as that.
Now, for digital products, the source points us directly to the ClickBank marketplace. And this is where that risk mitigation really comes in, thanks to one metric: gravity.
If you take away one technical term today, make it gravity. I mean, the definition is a bit academic. It's a weighted sum of sales. But what it does is crystal clear.
It basically tells you what's hot.
Instantly, it tells you which products are already selling well for a whole network of other affiliates.
So instead of guessing for months what might sell, gravity shows you what is selling.
Exactly. High gravity means high proven success. The advice is so simple. Focus on products with a higher gravity score. It eliminates the risk of trying to promote something that's just, impossible to sell. You're leveraging the success others have already proven.
A data-driven approach.
Yeah.
But even with a high-gravity product, you still need precision. And that's all about the niche.
Oh, absolutely. The book is very clear. You have to determine your niche market first. A broad topic like acne or relationships or weight loss. But the real magic, the path to high conversion rates, is in the sub-niche.
The sub-niche is where you find a really hungry audience.
Precisely. A sub-niche is just a special category under that main umbrella. So if your niche is work at home, drilling down something like freelancing for introverts, or virtual assistant jobs for stay-at-home parents, that's a sub-niche. The more specific you are, the easier it is to create campaigns that speak directly to a motivated customer who isn't just seeing the same generic offers over and over.
Okay, so you have your product, you have your sub-niche. Now you have to look at how you get paid. The first is pretty standard, right? An individual sale.
The one-time commission fee, most common. But the second model, that's where the true passive income starts to really build up.
Recurring products.
Recurring products, usually membership services. You get paid a commission every single month that the person remains a subscriber. On ClickBank, the book tells you to look for that little future dollar icon. That icon, it basically signals recurring wealth potential.
And that's a huge step toward replacing that monthly paycheck.
It is. And the goal here isn't just to make sales, it's to build assets. The source stresses that as you see success, you have to expand. You register keyword-driven domain names for credibility.
And most importantly,
you build a targeted mailing list.
That list, the book calls it the most important asset you will ever build.
It is. Think about it. A list lets you connect with your audience instantly. You bypass SEO, you bypass those fickle social media algorithms.
You own that connection.
You do. And the more targeted that list is to your sub-niche, the more responsive they'll be. It's the engine that drives consistent automated sales. It's what moves you away from the time for money trap.
And that list, driving recurring affiliate commissions, is the perfect bridge to strategy number 2. If affiliate marketing is the entry point.
Then building recurring income sites or membership sites is the profit machine.
Right.
This is the destination. If you're serious about an income stream that doesn't just replace your salary but gives you real financial freedom, this is it. These sites generate reliable recurring income from monthly dues.
And it doesn't have to be some super complex technical build, right? We imagine these elaborate login centers, but the source says you can start simple.
Very simple. A membership site could just be a series of high-value weekly emails delivered automatically through an autoresponder like Aweber.
But Regardless of how you deliver it, the key is the value proposition.
Absolutely. The site has to offer a clear, distinct, compelling reason for members to stay. If they can get the same info for free somewhere else, they're gone. And the easiest way to show that value is by offering proprietary content.
Proprietary content, material exclusive to your site.
Cannot be found anywhere else.
Okay, I can already hear the listener thinking, but I'm not an expert. I don't have time to write thousands of words every month while I'm still working my 9 to 5. So what's the entrepreneurial answer to that?
That's where the mindset shift comes full circle. The answer is you stop being the creator and you start being the system manager. Even if you can't create the material yourself, you can easily and affordably outsource the work to qualified freelancers.
So the content creation itself just becomes another task in the machine you're managing, not a chore you have to do every day.
That's the moment. That's when you truly become an entrepreneur, when you switch from doing the work to managing the system. The source lists marketplaces like Scriptlance, Guru, even community forums like Warrior Forum and Digital Point as great places to hire writers who are already specialized in your niche.
And what kind of content should the system be producing? We're not just talking about text, are we?
No. The material should be diverse. Think video tutorials, detailed guides, transcribed interviews, ebooks, reports. The source even suggests interviewing experts in your market. They'll often do it just for the free publicity to your targeted audience.
And the format itself can be a unique selling point. If all your competitors just have ebooks.
You offer video tutorials or live webinars. You give members options in how they learn, and that adds undeniable value to their monthly fee.
And this all leads to the ultimate driver of loyalty, which is community.
Community. It's not just a transaction, content for money. The more involved you are with the members, the easier it is to grow and to keep them.
You're building a relationship, not just a content library.
That's the key. The advice is to willingly accept feedback and, more importantly, incorporate their ideas into your future content. You're building a loyal membership community that feels heard, and that's what keeps them paying for years.
So we've got the mindset shift, we've got the two strategies. Low-risk affiliate marketing is the training ground, and high-reward membership sites is the profit machine. The final and maybe most crucial step is the timing. When do you finally hand in that resignation letter?
The book hammers this point home again and again. Slow and steady wins the race. Take it one day at a time. Consistently build the business. The objective is just to disseminate enough reliable, recurring income to completely replace your current salary.
Which means there's no magic number. It's a personal decision.
Only you can determine when it's time to go all in. The author's measure of success was certainty. You know you're ready when you've created that proven, automated foundation, that machine that will power the business for years to come without your daily effort.
That pivot from needing a weekly paycheck to having a system that generates wealth on its own, that's the whole game.
That is the whole game. So, we've synthesized this need to shift to a passive income mindset using affiliate marketing to start, and then building recurring revenue with exclusive content. The core takeaway from the source is really that balance between faith and determination and the hard reality of your responsibilities.
You have to build the safety net before you jump.
You have to.
What stands out to me is just how achievable this all is, as long as you commit to that long-term vision of automation.
It is entirely built on automation. So if the ultimate goal isn't just to replace your income, but to build something that makes your old weekly check look like pocket change, that raises a really important question for you, the listener. If the core of this whole system is doing a task once and having it pay off forever, what specific piece of your current 9 to 5 routine could you analyze, document, and prepare to automate or turn into a one-time build tonight to start building that passive foundation? Start building the machine while you're still on the clock.
Hayward Podworks. 100 shows, one vision.
All right, this is Hayward Podworks, and that's today's episode. If this helped you, do me a favor, hit follow, leave a quick rating, and share it with one person who'd get value. Want the extras, links, and new drops? Check the show notes. Until next time, stay sharp, stay consistent, and keep building. Hayward Podworks. We'll talk soon.